Senator J.D. Vance stepped into the national spotlight as Donald Trump's vice presidential pick during Day 3 of the Republican National Convention. Known as one of Trump's staunchest supporters, Vance offered a softer, more relatable image, highlighting his Appalachian roots and working-class background. He shared his story to connect with Americans who feel left behind, emphasizing the need for economic nationalism and stronger borders. Vance's speech focused on traditional conservative values like personal responsibility and patriotism. He reached out to union workers despite Trump's past anti-union policies, showing how the GOP is embracing cultural rather than solely economic issues. Vance criticized President Biden's foreign policies, arguing that they have led to unnecessary wars and job losses. He underscored the GOP's shift towards a more isolationist and protectionist stance, which sets the stage for a potentially powerful populist movement. Meanwhile, President Biden has tested positive for COVID-19 while campaigning in Las Vegas. Though his symptoms are mild, this incident adds fuel to the ongoing scrutiny of his age and mental acuity. Biden's campaign has already been struggling with calls from within his party to reconsider his candidacy. This health scare could further weaken his position, especially after a lackluster debate performance against Trump last month. The RNC also featured strong criticism of Biden's foreign policy from the families of service members killed in Afghanistan. These Gold Star families voiced their grief and disappointment in Biden's handling of the troop withdrawal. Their moving testimonies highlighted a significant point of contention between Biden and Trump's handling of military affairs, with Trump portrayed as more empathetic and supportive of military families. The convention included a moment of levity when former Trump advisor Peter Navarro, fresh from a prison sentence, spoke humorously about his commitment to the MAGA movement while also taking shots at the Democratic leadership. The audience's chant, "Let them go," concerning those convicted for their roles in the January 6th Capitol riot, underscored the ongoing divisions in the country. In a strategic move, Trump used women to soften his political image. Lara Trump and Kellyanne Conway painted him as a loving family man and inclusive leader. This effort aims to increase his appeal among suburban women and minority voters, crucial demographics for the upcoming election. Throughout the convention, cultural conservatism was a recurring theme. Speakers tackled issues like transgender athletes in women's sports and immigration, reinforcing the GOP's commitment to traditional values. Interestingly, there was scant mention of abortion, a topic likely deemed too divisive at a time when the party wants to focus on broader unity. Finally, while there was much talk about Biden's health, little was said about Trump's own physical condition, which remains a topic of interest, especially after a recent assassination attempt. As the election draws closer, both candidates' health and vigor will undoubtedly be scrutinized.